So about mindset, an answer was, I honestly had not had a very clear vision. I didn't have any expectations. You honed in on one thing and brought structure. So when I'm working with someone, I look for the thing that someone's tucking away and they're ignoring or they're overlooking, and they find that they don't recognize that it belongs in their focus and the things that they're doing. And sometimes it's an uncomfortable thing for them to look at, and sometimes it's just going to take too much time to look at it, and sometimes it's just a little overwhelming or it's personal. So a lot of times looking at this gives a person an opportunity to recognize what it is that they need to bring in to their entire focus so that they can move forward. And we see a lot of progression when people actually take a look at these things that they're going, oh, well, I was going to do that in 6 months, but it was a key piece to what they need to do right now. So helping them focus on something that they may not have been focusing on is one of the things that I bring to their mindset. So about cash flow, I got different ideas, like other sources of income. I find that business owners often are struggling with income. We have money, we don't have money. We have money, we don't have money. And in the times that we don't have money, there's a lot of depression, and sometimes it's really hard to think about how you can move forward because all you can think about is the fact that you don't have money for this time. So I work on things, I look at what skills the people have and how they can build on those skills. And we'll look at things like, if you have to go back and get a part-time job, let's look at what that means to you and your family and your time. Maybe it's just a contract, maybe it's things, but let's get money into your business so that you can build the business and feel comfortable about focusing on the things that are really important and not focusing on the things that aren't working, like not having money. Or sometimes it's building a new product that they can easily sell in their business, and that piece gets selling really quickly, and then they can build on the other pieces that they really want to focus on and be passionate about later on. So I help them look at these pieces. So how about marketing? They say research with current clients. What I find is people often go into their marketing and business and they think, oh, I'm gonna put out a brochure, or I'm gonna do a billboard, or I'm gonna do an online campaign or something like that. And that's the end product of defining who your client is and what your marketing campaign is going to be. So I like to start people off with exercises like, I want you to sit down and build a list of all the needs of your client. So I want you to think like your client thinks, and I want you to write down the things that your client is saying, like, I need a person who can, I need a thing that can be. And we'll go through this process and they'll build an entire list. So when they have this list of things that say what their client truly needs, they can go back and answer those questions. And now they'll be speaking the way their client needs to hear them. And what happens is, instead of the client hearing, oh, you should hire me, what they hear is, oh, that's exactly what I need. I need to hire you. So it becomes a reverse connection for people. And if you already have a trust and a credibility with them, that connection is almost instantaneous. People want to buy from you. So that's how I help people in that mindset. And the fourth area is just in a general feedback. The fact that I was able to tell you something that I had not told anyone else. It was pretty easy to be honest with you. And I think this just comes back to my own personality. I am an honest person. That is one of my key personal characteristics. And because I bring that honesty to my conversations with people, and I share my own vulnerabilities and my own experiences, it makes it a lot easier for people to open up. And sometimes sharing those things that you're afraid to talk about, you find out that what they found out is that it isn't as big as they thought it was. It's not as overwhelming, and it's easier to get through. So I like to merge, you can't get through or into business if you're not looking at both the life side of business and your personal side, as well as the business side. They merge together. You can't, the things that happen in business affect your life, and the things that happen in your life affect your business. So to be able to help someone in their business, I have to be able to look at both sides.